Hello everyone, this is the start of the second season of my podcast Fotostях Usanke, and today I'm in England visiting documentary filmmaker Steve Bowles, and we are going to talk about how he became a filmmaker and about his journey. So, hello Steve, tell us about how you decided to become a filmmaker.
Hello, Sasha. Thank you for inviting me. I've always been interested in communication and I've always been interested in pictures and photography. So I guess that really brought those two ideas together. So it's about communicating ideas, communicating stories in a visual way.
Alright, thanks. So, could you tell us about the best project in your opinion you have ever done, please?
Well, I've worked on dozens of films over the years, but probably the film of which I'm most proud is a film called The Guernica Children, which was originally made for the BBC and then adapted into a feature-length version. And The Guernica Children tells the extraordinary story of how 4,000 refugee children were brought to Britain, to Southampton, in fact, where I live now, during the Spanish Civil War as a result of the bombing of Guernica in Spain.
Right, so tell us about how did you inspire to make this film?
Well, I've lived in Southampton for many years and I've always been interested in politics and history.
Right.
And this story of these refugees coming to Southampton was remarkable, and nobody had ever made a film about it. And this was a big event. So 4,000 children were brought in a boat and deposited in Southampton. And it just set me off on a journey over several years to research the individual stories and to find out about the politics behind that remarkable chapter.
Okay. How long did it take to make, and for example, how long did it take to find the people to interview?
Yeah, making films like this is often a process that takes a long time. Putting the idea together is often the easy part of the project, because then you have to find the money in order to make that project happen. So probably overall it took me about 5 years to actually research the story, find the money, and then actually make the film.
Right. What is the piece of advice you would give to younger version of yourself?
You've got to be very stubborn, very determined, and never give up. If you've got an idea that you think is worth telling, then you will be rejected over and over and over again. But if that story is worth telling, and if you are passionate enough about that story, then keep going, never give up, and never say no.
Thank you very much. So